Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Flight control, countdown confirmed. Booster ignition is go. 50,000 feet and closing. Switching to manual flight control.
The Sawgrass marketing team, because that was some good work, Bo.
All right, top that.
And we're done, everyone. We're done. Hey, everyone. My name's Spencer Livingston. I'm the director of U.S. sales for Sawgrass Technologies. And Bo, I have to say I'm a little starstruck being here in your.
You got to wear that. I'm sorry.
Can anyone? Okay. What does this do? Is this gonna? People can hear me? All right. That good?
You're good, yeah.
So excited to be here, Bo. Feeling a little starstruck. I've literally watched hours and hours and hours of you and Sprite, and now you're Victoria. Like, Condi is, when you think of Sawgrass, you think of Condi a lot of times. I know you guys have put in some long hours and really I've never seen an SG-1000 printer wheelie up on wheels and take off like that before. That's the first for me. So, so excited to be here. So excited to be part of this promotion, this virtual open house event. And we have some pretty awesome things to talk about in the world of Sawgrass. So, excited to be here and to be a part of that. I thought what we would do to get started. Can you see my presentation, or am I just the one looking at it here? Can you click over to it? Let me do this. Before we get started, I just want to give you a little bit of background on myself. I'm standing here in Mobile, Alabama. This is the second time in my life I've been here. It's a beautiful place. It's a little warm for my taste. But I am based out of the Rocky Mountains, based out of Utah. A big time skier. If anyone wants to come and ski the greatest snow on earth, you're welcome to come with us. Been working for Sawgrass now for coming up on 2 years. So I really enjoyed my time there. It's been fun to learn about the world of sublimation, and like I said, Condi is one of our top distributors, and they do a fantastic job with all things sublimation, as I'm sure you've seen in this event so far. Been married to my wife for 25 years. I have 4 children. Now we're getting older children. They're growing out of the house. It's fantastic. So just living life and having fun. One of my sons, I'm sure I talk about this all the time, but my son is big time into high school sports. He's going to be a senior this year. And a lot of my personal sublimation has to do with supporting him and his teams, and making fun sublimation products for team type of events and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that a little bit more as we go on. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of background. I've been working for the last 10 years in kind of the crafter space. I started a company called Silhouette Cutting Machines. You guys might have heard of that. And that's been a really fun 10 years watching that company grow. And just pivoting over to the world of sublimation here in the last couple of years has been a great move, and I'm very happy and excited to be here with you guys today. So I thought we would start off by just talking a little bit about Silhouette. I wonder if that's the first time this can happen. It's just pressure. Not only do my angle's bad here, Bo, I just look fatter than I feel like I think I'm that overweight guy who doesn't believe he's really overweight. Is that possible? if you could like come up and down, like that would be great. Just stand there and hold it up. It's true. It adds 10 pounds. My wife's like, no, you look exactly like you do every day. But in my mind, I don't look like that. I don't look like that. Just want to give a quick background of Sawgrass and kind of where they came from. Why is Sawgrass the best solution out there? I know there's a lot of different sublimation options for you to look at as customers. Why Sawgrass? Why should you choose to invest your sublimation dollars in a Sawgrass printer? Well, number one, Sawgrass has been the industry leader for over 30 years. Sawgrass basically invented the concept of desktop sublimation. Condi has been with Sawgrass since the very, very beginning, so they know. They'll be able to tell you. You can find Sawgrass now in over 200 different countries and territories. We have a less than 2% market failure rate, so the very, very high quality. They just are workhorses. Sawgrass printer is known for its ability to just crank out sublimation sheets. In fact, we track our sublimation pages printed, and there are millions and millions of printed pages annually. So it's a workhorse, and we are a leader, an innovator in the sublimation space. So a couple other people are trying their hand out on sublimation now, trying to capture some market share, but we're the ones that have been there the longest. So that's a really good reason why you want to partner up. The other reasons that I'll give you is that we are the only sublimation printer in the marketplace right now that offers an entire sublimation solution. So included with your printer at no cost, you get a full onboarding service. Condi actually does a really good job in onboarding Sawgrass customers as well. But every machine, every printer purchased includes free onboarding from the manufacturer. So you can call up and set an appointment with our support staff. They can walk you right through opening the box, getting everything set up so it's working optimally. And I've sat and listened to those calls before. They take a good amount of time. It's a huge resource that Sawgrass provides. So make sure you take advantage of that if you're looking at getting into a sublimation printer. No other printer offers that right now. We include free design software. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute. Creative Studio has been our easy to use design software. We actually have some new exciting information around that we're going to talk about. But that's included for free. We don't charge anything for the software. We also include color management software. It's called PrintMate. It's our color management, has been in the past. It's a very important step, by the way, and we should talk about that for just a second. So if you're not using your print manager software with your Sawgrass printer, then you're doing it wrong. If you're if you're designing your software, one of the nice parts, pieces of Sawgrass is we don't necessarily require you to use our software in order to use our printers. If you're familiar designing in Adobe Illustrator or even good old Silhouette Studio software, you're welcome to do that. However, if you're simply designing in Adobe and then exporting your design to a printer without running it through our PrintMate software, you're doing it wrong. You're not getting the best colors you can get. You're not getting the most vibrant or the most natural or the most, you're skipping a very, very important step. And when I came over from Silhouette and talked to a couple of my friends that were big into sublimation during that time, I learned that a lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people didn't know that is a necessary step in order to maximize your sublimation results. So make sure that you're using that. We include it for free. Previously, it was called Print Manager. Sawgrass Print Manager, and we have some new exciting news around that one as well, around that announcement. So we'll talk about that, and then we also have Sawgrass Academy. Oh, there we go. Thank you. That's all right. Hey, I thought I was doing a pretty good job. It's probably better than my face, but we also include Sawgrass Academy, which is, like I said, a world-class, basically a university to teach you how to maximize your Sawgrass printers, how to maximize our software, how to come up with amazing projects using your Sawgrass sublimation printer. Another big reason why you want to partner with Sawgrass is because of our inks. Again, talking to my friends who were in the sublimation world before I got here, They didn't realize that we make all of our inks in Charleston, South Carolina, with a cute little American flag emoji there. You're supporting American companies when you buy Sawgrass Ink. We make it right here, well, not right here in Mobile, but not far from here in Charleston, South Carolina, where our corporate headquarters is. We have a proprietary gel-like blend. So be very, very careful when you are comparing the amount of ink that's out there right now. I know that's a big buzzword. I know a lot of people out there selling gallons and gallons of sublimation ink. Well, it's not all made the same, right? We again, we use our proprietary methods, and the whole idea is just to maximize the amount of. What I tell my retailers, what I tell my customers is, like, don't focus so much on the actual milliliters or quantities of ink that you're getting, either with your printer or as a refill. Not all ink's made the same. It's better to focus more on how many prints can you get from a Sawgrass ink cartridge, and then compare that to what's out in the marketplace with the other competitors and competition. And I think once you do that, you'll find that your Sawgrass ink measures up pretty well with that. And like I said, with all the other benefits that you get with the Sawgrass system, as we've talked about, it's definitely the top choice. We like to consider ourselves the Cadillac of sublimation printers. And I think our customers will agree. I'm probably preaching to the choir right here. But if you're in the market and looking around, there is definitely a lot of confusing messages out there. So make sure you're comparing actual prints instead of actual milliliters. Okay. Wow, we got some cool. Do I get to read some of the comments here, Bo?
Yeah.
Tammy is also. Thank you for the backup, Tammy. Condi does an excellent job with onboarding and support. They absolutely do that. Condi is a fantastic partner of ours. And the truth of the matter is, when you get into the world of sublimation, I don't think you can ever get enough education. I think you should get onboarding wherever you can possibly get that. So that's awesome. And thank you, Condi Systems. They're pointing out that Condi also offers onboarding. So thank you very much. Nancy has a Sawgrass SG500. She loves it. She wishes she can afford the SG1000. Well, maybe today's your day, Nancy. Maybe today's the day for the SG1000s. I was actually out talking to Victoria just barely, and she said a customer called and wanted to buy 3 SG1000s today. So it's a great time to buy. It's a great promotion, and then it's a great event that they're doing right here. Lorraine loves the onboarding too. Let's see. Do you need to update to the new solution? Oh, wait, Barb, you're stealing my thunder here. Let's maybe I better not read these until the very end, but we'll ask questions.
You've
already seen the video?
No, they have. I haven't watched it.
Okay. Okay. We'll talk more about that in a minute, Barb. Thanks for bringing that up. Tammy says they're really great even on the weekends. Absolutely the Cadillac of sub printing. Lorraine, I'm going to give you a virtual hug right now. You're my new best friend. It's hard to be in front of all these people. Thank you for your comments, and thanks for verifying. And thank you for your business. Thanks for being a great Sawgrass customer. All right, just a really quick overview. For those of you who aren't familiar, we do have 2 printers that are out in the market. We already talked about that a little bit. We have the SG500, which is more of our entry level, 8.5 by 11 standard. You can buy the accessories, a bypass tray that will lengthen your 8.5 11 to 8.5 up to, I think, 51 inches. But the SG500 is perfect for smaller projects like drinkware and coasters and small items. I want to tell a quick story. Hope I don't get too far off topic, but that's what I have at my house. I have an SG500. I'm always cranking out fun little projects and doing things like that. We just went to a big family reunion. Maybe you guys can relate to this. My mother-in-law is crazy about. My wife has maybe 8 siblings in her family. Yes, we're from Utah. That's common there, in case you haven't been there. But they love to do an annual event where all 8 siblings and all their families and kids and grandkids all go to one house. They rent this big, nice house out that has a pool in the backyard and a pickleball court. And they just smash in there for a week. And it really is one of my all-time favorite vacations, just catching up with everybody and getting to know everyone. But as you'd probably imagine with an event like this, it's always tricky to decide, okay, split up the payment for the house. That's great. What about groceries? How much groceries should we pay? There's always people coming and going. They're always trying to decide who pays for what meal. And last year there was some drama with the group about specifically about soda and about sunscreen. So there's certain people who love soda and they drink a lot of it, and little kids drink a lot of it and leave half soda cans all over the house. And then one family showed up last year without any sunscreen, so we had to spread the sunscreen around. So it became 2 points of drama. People got in an argument about it. They decided, okay, we're going to split up the soda. We're going to split up the sunscreen. And we thought it would be pretty funny as like a little gift this year. I went and from Condi bought some sublimatable koozies, and I created with my Creative Studio software a little logo that said Tea Family Reunion, and then it had a picture of a soda can and a picture of some sunscreen, just so everyone would remember the drama. We said Family Reunion 2023, and we put everybody's name on it so that when you have your glass, your can of soda, you put it in your koozie, your name's on it. You can keep track of it through the entire week of the vacation, and it was really, really fun. And it was one of the coolest projects. When we showed it to everybody, when we showed up, everybody was aghast. They asked how we did it. They had no idea that you could sublimate your own koozie. So just an idea. SG500 is perfect for those types of smaller projects. We have the SG1000, which we have right here. This thing's beautiful. Looks so big to me. I don't have one of these at my house yet. Guess I need one. They're perfect for apparel. If you're doing shirts, if you're doing big photo panels, which if you ever come to Condi to tour their facility, they have some beautiful photos that are sublimated onto metallic panels. They look beautiful. And then of course, larger items. You can buy the bypass tray for this as well. And you can actually print up to 51 inches by 13 inches, 13 by 51. Thanks, Bo. I don't have one. You're the expert in it for sure.
I use 13 by 19 mostly.
Yeah.
Or 13 by 21. It's great ganging things up on one sheet and printing.
That is perfect. Perfect. All right. Some of the key markets that we're really fond of, maybe that you hadn't thought about at first. Weddings. We talked about the koozies. Save the date gifts. It's a perfect market for sublimation. There is no better distributor in the market than Condi. They have all these sublimation blanks in stock and ready to buy right now. Youth sports, that's a big one for me. Every year, my son's baseball team throws a big banquet to kind of fundraise for the upcoming baseball season, and every parent had to bring a big basket full of whatever they wanted. You can put anything you wanted in it. I took my sublimation printer and I made tumblers and I made koozies and I made shirts, and all of it with our high school logo on each item. And we auctioned those off, and my basket won top prize. It went for the most dollar amount because people were just so impressed at the customization element and the magic element of sublimating that ink, infusing permanently into your project. So that's a really great category if your kids are into sports. I know there's a lot of people with cheerleader kids, or any type of spirit products is perfect for sublimation. Fundraiser for schools, we talked about that. Of course, wearables, advertising for local businesses. You can get a great mouse pad and put your brand's logo on it. Maybe a tote bag. Just get word out on your company a little bit better. And so those are great items to sublimate. And then we talked a little bit about those big Chromolux panels. If you're a photographer, you can see those photo gifts. I lost you, Bo, but I can very clearly see your search history. So you concerned about that? Are we okay with seeing that?
I gotta do something awkward.
Awkward. It's clear. You're good. You're fine. What are we watching, Bo? We could watch something?
Oh, I forgot to tell you that we're doing a giveaway during this episode.
Oh. We're doing a free. Are we doing a free Sawgrass printer? Is that what we're doing?
We are doing the 6 months of the new program.
6 months of our new design mate. So that's fantastic. We're going to be doing a fun giveaway. We're going to give one lucky customer access to our premium design content. So for those of you who are familiar with Creative Studio, you can go in. There's a bunch of free content that's Not required, you don't have to buy anything. However, if you want the premium content, there is a monthly subscription that you can join. But Bo is going to give you 6 months for free. Do we get to watch that all happen, Bo?
Yeah. So I'm going to put in a word at some point in this. I'm going to put up a thing.
Okay.
It's a secret word. No one's ever going to guess what it is.
Okay.
And at the end, we're going to do a random name generator.
Fantastic. I'm excited about it. I'm very excited about it. All right. Oh man, here we go. So that's why you'd want to look at Sawgrass if you're somehow watching this and you're thinking about jumping into the world of sublimation, but you're not quite sure, and you've seen some different options out there. You've seen maybe a cheap printer that's been converted to a sublimator printer or sublimation printer, or there's some really inexpensive sublimation printers that are out there, but they kind of just kick you off on your own, and you have to kind of figure it out by yourself with your own software, with no warranty, anything like that. That is why you want to definitely look at Sawgrass for your complete sublimation solution, for our inks, for our print management software, for our creative studio or design software, for the Sawgrass Academy, for support, and for fantastic dealers like Condi. That's all the reasons why you want to invest in a Sawgrass system. So what's new? Well, we just launched this last week our brand new website. It's revamped. It was a huge investment on our end to get that up and ready and going. We're focusing on a couple different things. We're focusing on inspiration. We're focusing on community. We're focusing on solutions. There's a great dealer locator out there, although you won't want to look at that. Just come straight to Condi if that's what you're looking for. But it does have a fun new look and feel. It tells the story of sublimation, I feel like, better than our previous website. And very exciting. We also have, as you can see at the top here, I don't think you can see my mouse here, but you can download our Creative Studio software right here if you're new to it, or we have our brand new software that has just been launched in the last couple days. We're calling it DesignMate. And we basically went out, we've spent the last 3 years collecting feedback and comments and data from some of our top sublimation customers. I don't know if these are actual pictures of them or not, but they're all clearly very excited sublimation customers with a wealth of feedback and information. We did a survey with over 1,300 respondents who combined have over 1.4 million prints. And we took all that data and we found that number one, our customers are passionate users with a great personal investment in sublimation. They're creative, they're optimistic, they're ambitious. They want to be part of a community, but most importantly, they want to make money, right? I'm sure we can all relate to that. 87% of participants view their Sawgrass as a moneymaker, and 83% could use help. They're asking for help on ways to increase their sales using Sawgrass. In addition to that, they are asking for education. We talked about that, resources. That's vital to them to establish an enjoyable and successful relationship with their Sawgrass and continue to grow their Sawgrass business. Specifically with Creative Studio, we found that here are a couple items that our customers, some feedback they gave us. They want better selection layers. The masking process is a little bit complex. They want that to be simplified. They would like additional backgrounds. They would like to be able to put paragraph text into a sublimation setting. So if you're doing, let's say you want to sublimate a menu or something like that, that was one of the limitations of Creative Studio. That's something that we were looking to address. They like to draw basic shapes. They would like to save custom canvases. That's a big one for Condi. If you guys come out with a brand new sublimation blank, you want to be able to create a custom canvas using the measurements of that specific blank and then have that saved in your software so you can go back and use it over and over again. Some keyboards command, and they just want more. They want to see a better, more robust software offering from Sawgrass. As far as print manager is concerned, what they were requesting is seamless installation, automatic updates, an accurate print preview, which is a big one, spot color replacement, and improved print job limitations. So they didn't want to be limited by how many print jobs that they're able to do. So in summary, they're looking for community. If you're a Sawgrass user, you can probably relate to a lot of this. They want to make money, they want to be educated, and they want to inspire people. As far as Creative Studio, they want more flexibility with paragraphs, better layer selection, options for custom canvases, backgrounds, basic shapes, keyboard commands, and just some other features that way. And then for Print Manager, they just want to streamline that a little bit. And I can relate to that. When I first got my Sawgrass printer, it is a little bit of a step that maybe you didn't know about to use the Print Manager. So we have addressed that. And I'm excited to announce today. Wait, was Jackson the last guy that was on? I hate to tell you, Jackson. First of all, I didn't know you worked for Sawgrass. I think that's pretty amazing. But secondly, I was watching the viewership, and there's more viewers for the Sawgrass than for that. So strike across the bow, Jackson. Maybe you're one of the viewers, but we're super excited to introduce, we're calling it Sawgrass Exchange. It's a brand new suite of designing products. Actually, can you go back to the screen there real quick, Bo? There we go. This is a very handsome man wearing a Sawgrass shirt. That's what my beard looks like if I grow it out, by the way, so we don't want to do that. You still got some good color in yours. Sawgrass Exchange includes the following. Includes Design Mate, Print Mate, Market Mate, and My Mates. Okay, so 4 different aspects of our new software suite. Again, we're really just trying to enhance on that concept of being the Cadillac of all sublimation systems and listening to the voice of our customer and making improvements where they're requesting it. So Sawgrass Exchange, it's an all-in-one platform for creativity, commerce, and community. It's an alternative to Creative Studio. So Creative Design Mate will be taking the place of Creative Studio. Print Mate will be taking the place of Print Mate. Now, before we talk about this, and this was already a question that jumped up, Creative Studio and Print Mate are not going away. If you're familiar using that software, please continue to use it. The time frame we've been given is basically the foreseeable future. We're just not planning on phasing it out. If something happens in the future and it's obvious that it's time to migrate over, that might happen. But for the foreseeable future, all of you that are using Creative Studio or using PrintMate will, or Print Manager will be able to continue to use that. Oh, I think I jumped over. Here we go. So we have used with Sawgrass Exchange. We're trying to build into the community, try to give you guys more of a community that you can rely on and talk to, more education, more connectivity and collaboration, expert guidance and support from experienced educators, and then continual growth. We've set up our platform so that we can continue to add growth by providing resources, connections, opportunities to expand your skills and your creations. So we'll talk really first about Design Mate, and we'll get a chance to show you that here in just a minute. But we've addressed each of those requests that have been made by our customers. So we have enhanced selection layers. We have simplified the masking process, which is actually really, really cool. Masking, in case you didn't know, is just the ability to remove a design from its background to be used in a different background. We've enhanced that and simplified it. We've actually added more background functionalities. Bo's probably an expert in this based on the video that I saw when I watched it. There's all sorts of backgrounds and cool stuff going on there. So text Bo to his personal cell phone if you have any questions on how to do that. And then we've improved our paragraph text functionality as well. We have customers that are asking, like some of their objections and pain points that they were pointing out with Creative Studio were just editing times taking a little longer. I want more control over my design elements. I need more efficient workflow. All that has been addressed and is now live with our new Sawgrass Exchange software suite. We've also added the ability to draw basic shapes. You can also set up your custom canvas. and we've incorporated keyboard commands. So those of you who are really, really into design software like Adobe and even Silhouette Studio for that matter, you know how important those keyboard commands can be and how they can save you some time in your designing process. Before we jump into PrintMate, I want to go ahead and look at our comments, and it looks like everyone is just hashtag Sawgrass, right? They want the giveaway. That's what we have to do for the giveaway. Is that right, Bo?
Oh yeah.
Lorraine's asking for your personal cell phone number, Bo. So I'm going to go ahead and let you handle that with Lorraine on her between the two of you.
Okay.
Get with them later. That's awesome, Lorraine. Good one. Good one. Good to see so much engagement on here. Yeah, the viewership just keeps climbing up.
It does. It does. That's because they're learning about Spencer, Sawgrass, Creative Studio, becoming Design Mates.
Design Mate. Yeah, it's called Design Mate.
It's
So
Australian.
it has a little bit of an Australian flair to it, doesn't it? For those of you who are into Disney's Bluey, like I just got exposed to that at my family reunion. The young nephews and nieces would not do anything but watch Bluey. I'm pretty sure it was because of the Australian accent, right? So
Kim here, longtime watcher, longtime commenter.
Hey, Kim.
Is asking about the advantage of using Creative Studio versus Corel.
So that's a great question, Kim. Thanks for bringing that up. The way I would position it would be this. Corel is definitely more robust, more powerful. There's a lot more you can do with it. There is this big kind of argument in the world of crafting when it comes to software and sublimation, and even cutting software for that matter, is do our customers want powerful and slightly like software that takes a little bit of getting used to or takes some time to learn, or do they want just something simple? Throw up an image, put a design on it, print, call it good. I would say that Corel would be on this end of that spectrum, very powerful, it's been around a while, but also could be a little bit intimidating for the brand new user to just jump into Corel. Whereas I would say our DesignMate software or Creative Studio software would be more on this end of that spectrum. You still have a lot that you can do with it, but for that customer who just all they want is to sublimate a tumbler, right? They don't need all the features that Corel offers. They just want to throw a tumbler on there, slap a design there, heat press it, and be done. That's where you're going to want to need Creative Studio. I love at Sawgrass, I love that we don't force you into any specific designing software. I love that. I love that we we allow you to use where you're comfortable, but if you're not comfortable with any and you're just getting into it, start out with the Sawgrass software. It's designed to kind of be that intro level software for that customer, but it's getting more and more robust, and you'll see that with our new DesignMate software that's live now.
So Spencer, we got some famous people watching here. We got Stephanie
from Caesar.
Yeah, she will be headlining today
at
5 o'clock.
Oh, so Caesar might be my second favorite manufacturer of all manufacturers.
So you
out
only
there.
work with the S's.
Only S's. You either have to be a Silhouette, Sawgrass, or Caesar. Caesar, those folks are fantastic. I love their stuff. I love watching the growth of that company over the last little while. We worked closely with Caesar forever. So that's a free pitch to you. Was it Stephanie?
Yeah, Stephanie, yeah.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thanks for everything you do, and thanks for your partnership with Sawgrass.
So we got a question here that's something I never thought about, and this is a great question. Like people say this is a great question, and this one is really a great question.
Oh no. Okay, so I need to.
Did we stump you?
Yes, I wasn't prepped with these difficult guys. If you guys could only ask easy questions, that would be really helpful to me. Fantastic. I keep looking at myself. So sorry. I'll try to look at them. That is weird if I'm looking off to the side. I'll just pretend like. So yes, it will carry over. That's a great question. You won't have to sign up for a separate premium account. However, you will have to go in and log in again. Like the login doesn't automatically happen in DesignMate. So excellent question. My recommendation would be keep plugging along with your Creative Studio account. Go ahead to the website, try download DesignMate. You'll just have to log in again, but all your credentials will be lined up, and play around with it. See what you think. It'll be fun. Great question.
Evelyn question about ink expiration.
Oh, Evelyn, I said only easy questions. Okay, what is she asking?
How long after expiration date can you use your SG ink? I think that's a trick question.
Here's the answer that I would say to you, Evelyn. How long after the expiration date on your milk jug in the fridge do you really feel confident in still drinking that milk? I mean, you probably could. You probably could for a limited time. My kids, will still drink old milk, but you have to be a little bit careful, because the reason that our ink expires is because, as you know, our printer heads on a sublimation printer are extremely sensitive. And if you get any sort of blockage in there, anybody who's been through our support department has to go through and unclog their print heads. You're just risking putting your printer clogging up the heads if you use expired ink. Now, I will add this in favor of Sawgrass. All of our cartridges are sealed at the factory, whereas when you go buy a jug of ink, or even a tiny little, you can buy like sublimation ink now anywhere basically, and they just have little liquid that you pour. Once you expose air to your ink, so if you buy one of those little jugs, that expiration date is maybe 6 months. That's going to go bad on you really, really fast. Sawgrass ink has a shelf life of over 2 years, because we seal those into the cartridges at the factory. So expired ink is a headache. It's just one of those things that you just deal with in the world of sublimation. I believe the Sawgrass has the best solution out there, but you're right. If you have expired ink, you don't want to be inking up your expensive printer with expired ink. But that is a great question. Thanks for bringing it up.
So Rhonda's asking, can you create graphics to computers to use on other equipment like a laser, something in your mates, design mates?
Oh, that's a really good question. So if I'm understanding her right, can you create an awesome project using DesignMate and then export that design to, say, like a Glowforge? Is that what we're kind of talking about? I don't know that, Rhonda. That you're an advanced user. I'll have to get back to you on that, or you can text Bo at his personal cell phone, and he'll be able to answer that for you. I'll be showing it at the end of the show. I'll be flashing it on the
5209, is that?
It must be. I don't know. Well, I don't have your number memorized.
Will you be able to save a design and then use it later in another?
Same question. Wow. Okay.
That's kind of the same.
Same question. I'm gonna take that as a action item from this, and see that. Like I said, we're day 2 of our new software that's off and running. So there's a couple of things that they're still ironing out, but I'll get back to you on that and send word to Condi so they'll know.
Oh, Stephanie said she had to watch, and you cheered her on.
Stephanie, where did you go? You better get back here, because I'm going to be watching yours, Stephanie. And just if you make mean comments, I'm going to make some back to you. So this is the advantage of going first.
You need 4 more viewers.
I do?
So, yeah.
Oh, let's go. Go find your friends. Would that be a record? Would we set the record or no? We don't have to tell?
Yeah, you would set the record. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
As far as you guys know, more people watching the Sawgrass. It must be because of the handsomeness of the
beardlessness.
Oh, okay. My wife might disagree, but
so Betty's asking about pretty much the old software that Sawgrass uses. It's easy. DesignMate, same ease of use.
Yeah, same ease. And you know what? I'm snagged in the middle of my conversation. So let me continue with my presentation, and then at the end we'll hit all these questions, and I'll even be able to show you kind of what that look and feel of that software kind of looks like. So great question. Let me just keep going a little bit. Bo, you mind going back to my presentation? So we talked about DesignMate. Next up is PrintMate. So this is going to be the new version of Sawgrass Print Manager. So the installation process is much faster. Oh, look, we got our 4. You guys are the best. Ask and you shall receive, right? 3 people just dropped off. Oh, well, that's what we get for celebrating Bo.
Numbers count.
You guys are the worst. Just kidding. No, just kidding. So we've streamlined the installation process. This is a big feature, because there were just with the previous version of Print Manager, you had to go find it. You had to actually treat it as if it was a printer. Once you got it down, it wasn't too bad. But if nobody was there showing you how to do it, it might be a little bit tricky. Thanks for the support, Stephanie. You were really the best. With the new PrintMate, that'll be a lot more seamless. It basically starts up when you start up your computer. It's always waiting there so that when you get done with your design in Creative Studio, PrintMate is already up and running, and it will feel a lot more seamless for you, which I think will ensure that everybody uses it, which will then ensure that everyone gets these amazing sublimation results using their printer. So thank you. I'm nervous that was what was happening in the past, is somebody created a huge, colorful, brilliant, vibrant design and then just printed straight to their printer without going through Print Manager. And it wasn't as vibrant as it could have been or should have been had you use a print management software, so color management software. So great question. We've improved that installation process. It will update by itself. You won't have to worry about it. Automatic updates. And then it will give you an accurate print preview. So before you print with that expensive ink, you can definitely see exactly what your project's going to look like before we do that. I'm sorry, I just saw Bo's mug that has David Gross's face on there. That should be for sale on the website. I would buy one.
Sawgrass Ink right there.
Hey, I'd buy it. I would 100% buy it. We've also improved the spot color replacement capability. We've improved the print job limitations. We improved the interface overall, and we have integrated it with who? Silhouette. Oh, that's warm, still dear to my heart. We've integrated it with a Silhouette cutter. So if you do your designing in Silhouette Studio, which is the Silhouette proprietary software, you can output cut-ready designs for seamless integration with your cutting machine. That comes in very handy if you're using Stephanie's product, right? Your Caesar Easy Subli product. You're going to need to use a cutter along with that. MarketMate. This is a new concept for us, and I'm excited to talk about it for a little bit. So this is particularly addressing that customer who wants to make money with their Sawgrass system. Okay, so every time you create a project in DesignMate, when you save that project, you have the option then to post that project for sale inside the software. So you can essentially think of it as creating your own Etsy account within the Sawgrass software. You can set what price you're comfortable selling it at. It will even spit out a unique URL that you can then send to the entire baseball team saying, hey, I just made this amazing T-Wolf. My son is the T-Wolf, so I'm a little near and dear to that. We made a T-Wolf banner. Here it is. It'll cost you $15. Here's the link. Buy it. Literally business in a box. I mean, that's really, really what it is. That's the vision behind it. And it's pretty cool. When you go to the website, go ahead and play with that a little bit. But it's just a tool to get you to just another way to sell your products and to monetize and to make money off of your Sawgrass system. We've given you customization options so you can tailor your shop with cover photos, profile photos, and descriptions. You can share it. We talked about that. You have total control over all the product details. You can customize the name. You can customize the description. You can customize the prices. And then it has post-ready lifestyles. You can showcase your products with captivating lifestyle images for immediate impact. So I have a little bit more information on that. I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of questions. The best thing to do is go download it and try to play around with it. You can update your product portfolio. You can make real-time revisions. Hassle-free order management. So Exchange handles the orders and customer inquiries. You just have to crank out product, crank out content for them. The user can utilize your own in-house production for quality control, or you can allow other like-minded users to produce and ship their orders. So you have an option there. You can either make your stuff yourself, or you can pass your project off to others. And like I mentioned before, you can make a real-time revisions. So this is just some basic information on it. Call Condi with more information, with more questions. But they basically, you get to determine what your design is worth. You earn on average 20% of the suggested price, or if you want to raise your price, you get 100% of anything you raise There's no startup costs. There's no monthly fees. There's no listing fees. The commissions vary on products. And the producer makes on average 55% of the established retail price. So it's a great way to look into making more money with your Sawgrass. I love it. It's innovative. It's something different than is out there in the market right now. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, sorry. Let's go over this. The last piece of our new software suite, our new Sawgrass Exchange product, is called My Mates. Really great branding. You know, everything is a mate: design mate, print mate, where market mate, and My Mates. So this is our attempt to just create community for all of our Sawgrass customers. We want to ignite you, engage you, help you interact with each other. We want to put together thriving groups and forums, discover new content, be inspired, participate, and have real-time engagement. So here's a quick summary. Just a quick note, I don't know if anybody's watching from overseas, but right now a market mate is only available in the USA. That's because of shipping costs, charges, and things like that. But we are looking to expand that internationally. Couple of real quick questions, because now Bo he's got this hook that he's about ready to like pull me off the camera.
We're gonna do the thing in about 4 minutes.
Okay, great. I should be ready for that. So just some basic questions. I think we've already answered most of these. Will existing products be available? Yes. Creative Studio and Sawgrass Print Manager will remain active. Oh, here's our answer right here. Can I export my designs from Creative Studio to DesignMate? Sorry, that's not the question that was asked. Can you export? So let's say you have a great big library from Creative Studio. Can you export those automatically to DesignMate? No, you can't. You have to look at it as a separate piece of software. You can definitely like save it as in a certain file and then import that file to do it, but it's not going to happen automatically. There's a little bit of a step there. Why not develop these functions in Creative Studio? Why don't we just enhance that? Well, our current platform is not conducive to build on or meet the demand. So it's not as scalable as we wanted to do it. So that's something that we addressed with our new Exchange suite of products. Scalability, we can go as big and as, so we won't have to go through this again. Can I create my own templates using DesignMate? If you're not seeing the blank you want in DesignMate, you can create your own by using a custom canvas. So yes, that's a big part of the new DesignMate software is custom canvases. What software can I use to print using PrintMate? PrintMate can be used in conjunction with our web-based design software, DesignMate. You can also print to PrintMate from any program using the Send to PrintMate functionality. So yes, even if you're using CorelDRAW or Adobe Illustrator or Silhouette Studio, you can still take advantage of the benefits of our PrintMate software. Any special requirements to join MyMates? Nope. MyMates is free to anyone. It's a free community built into our product. So don't even worry about that. And with that, I had an amazing demo set up, but it looks like we're gonna run out of time on that. But I was gonna just use my son's Timpanogos T-Wolf and make a growl towel, so you could actually. I was preparing. What is that? Is that how you talk it? I was preparing for this, and I was like, this is a really good idea. I think I'm gonna make like 100 of these, and then go sell them at the first football game. Football's right around the corner.
That's funny. You call them a growl towel.
Is that bad to say around here?
No.
What are we, the Panthers down here in Mobile? Is that what we are? The Panther will growl.
We are the Crimson Eagles, the War Tide.
War Tide.
Our two teams
Should have known.
here.
Should have known. Okay.
So we're getting to that time. I'm going to join up here with you because it's going to be easier for us all. We're going to do a giveaway. So 6 months of DesignMate.
Yeah, 6 months of DesignMate.
Cool.
I think
hashtag Sawgrass
sure.
to enter. Let's see. Hey, Victoria, do you mind turning that TV this way? We have 46 entries in right now. All right.
Gosh.
So
that's a record high, right, Bo?
It is. And you hit 103, by the way.
Oh, record high.
Isn't the song Hot Blooded? Check it and see. Spencer hit 103. That was embarrassing. You should buy one of these printers now.
We should say it's 1,000,003 because that's how many Condi people are watching this probably right now.
That's right.
We're not even counting.
For all the millions at home. And yeah, hold on. We're gonna. So that's what we got going on there. That you weren't supposed to see that. But hashtag Sawgrass to get in on this. That's 6 months of the design mate. And I don't know. Have you ever seen this before?
No, I'm excited to watch it.
Okay, this right here, we are gonna. Oh boy, we did pets last week.
Kitties?
Okay, yeah. All right, so we are
kitties.
gonna switch over to our Condi Lucky Draw 9000
What?
patent pending, and we're gonna switch over to this one here. And now we have our thing.
Okay.
This is the Condi Lucky
55.
Draw 9000.
Look, people are just, getting in late.
All right, Spencer. Since this is your first time, do you want me to let you do the countdown or push the button?
I want to do the countdown
All
because
right.
I'll shut this whole place down if I hit the wrong button.
All right, are you
I don't wanna do
ready?
that. Yeah.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, big money.
Random.
No whammies, no whammies.
Oh, it's slowing down. This is so, the drama.
Yeah. Oh, look
Kelly
at that.
Jordan.
Kelly Jordan. Are you here, Kelly Jordan? You have won, Kelly Jordan. Are you here, Kelly?
Kelly, we need at least like a woohoo or yay.
Yay,
Sawgrass.
Kelly.
Can we? That was fun. Can we do that again?
We can if Kelly doesn't. Is Kelly?
Well, why don't we give away something else? Like, can we give away an additional something?
Do you have something?
Yeah, we can give away. We can give away a SG500 printer. Can we do that?
Another one?
Sure. Let's do another one. But they are refurbs. That's okay.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea. You're already giving one else away. But you know what? These guys are supporting us. Like, we can do this.
They are. Let's get some more people.
My marketing department will be mad, but guess what? They're always mad at me. So it's like it doesn't matter.
We got the Condi Lucky Draw. Go ahead and hashtag.
I'm in trouble either way. Let's just stay in trouble.
She is on here. I was looking at the screen. I'm sorry,
Yay!
Kelly. I'm sorry, Kelly.
Kelly, that is an acceptable response.
It is.
She did yay with like
yay.
13 A's and like 4
I was
Y's.
waiting
There
for
it is.
someone to put the thing up there, and it was me that I was waiting for.
Well done, Kelly. I can see your
Kelly,
excitement.
Go ahead and email me at this email right here that's behind your comment. What a great, hide comment. Okay. Email me at fridaylive@condi.com and put in the attention Sawgrass Design Mates 6 months winter, and I will get that out to you.
Okay, wait. This is fun. My boss, I guarantee, is watching this, and
Yeah.
she is going to be so mad.
We got it up to 100 today. Check it and see.
She probably is just checking at the end for the giveaway and seeing what we're going to have to weigh. But let's do this. Let's do either. I don't want to make this too complicated. I know we're out of time, but we can do either an SG500. If you don't have one, then take that one. That's good. If you already have one, I will give you a free set of replacement inks.
Sweet.
From Sawgrass.
That's awesome.
Okay?
That's awesome. So we're going back to the Condi Lucky Draw.
Can I push the button this time?
You can, yeah. This is Lucky Draw 9000 patent pending.
Okay.
All right. It's just you got to go up to there where it says draw again.
What?
On this screen over here. It's confusing. We got multiple screens. So draw again. Oh, it's drawn. Come on.
No countdown required.
Whammies. No whammies. Come on. Let's go. Oh, Tim. Oh, Anita. Oh, Evelyn. Oh, Chuck Peterson. I know Chuck Peterson's in there.
Does he have an SG500 already? That's what we need to know.
Let's see. Chuck is a long time watcher. I'm really excited for him.
I love it, Chuck. All right. Well, while Chuck's responding, we're going to go ahead and judge whether he's sufficiently excited about it. If he's not, we're going to.
I think he's excited.
Okay. Well,
I think he is. Chuck, come on.
Regardless.
If he doesn't, I'll email Chuck when this is done.
Perfect.
And let him know that he won. And there he is.
Eyeball. No, insufficient. Insufficient, Chuck. We're going to move on, I guess. We need a little more excitement out of you.
Chuck, email me fridaylive@condi.com. You know the drill, right? Right, Chuck?
Hey, Bo, thank you so much for having me out there. Everyone, thank you for supporting Sawgrass. Good luck in your home businesses. We're so lucky to be a part of that. We have some great things coming up. So please go to your website, download the new software, play around with it. Please give your feedback. We love that, and support Condi.
Yeah,
it's a great event.
Thank you, Spencer.
You're welcome, buddy.
We're
fist pump.
Oh no, hold on. We got to explode.
Nice.
Thank you. Check out
Thanks,
the
everyone.
Condi sales. Give us a call, 1-800-826-6332. Condi.com. Get on there.
Weren't you going to give your cell phone number out too?
Yes,
Okay.
I
Just
was.
so you know.
826-6332. And yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit with Artistry. Goodbye.
Artistry's awesome. This is going to be a good class.
We got to change this to something. There we go. So you just wave awkwardly.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Flight control, countdown confirmed. Booster ignition is go. 50,000